If you are making plans to visit Switzerland and you do not know the best places to visit in Switzerland, so this video is for you because in this video we are going to crack some of the best places. You should visit these places in Switzerland. Switzerland is known around the world for its chocolate cheese, pleasant town, and scenic landscapes. Switzerland may be a small country, but it has a whole host of great destinations to visit. From mountain peaks to dreamy turquoise lakes and a scenery littered with antique wonders, Switzerland does have something special for everyone. There is so much packed into Switzerland's border that experts and visitors alike will find it difficult to decide where to visit next. But don't worry, with our guide to the top 10 destinations to visit in Switzerland, you will soon be discovering the stunning beauty of this memorable alpine gem. Number 10. Lake Geneva. In Switzerland, Lake Geneva is one of the most beautiful places. From the international bustle of Geneva to the many vineyards that crawl up the hillsides around the lake, there is plenty to do in the surrounding region. And there are a lot of things you can do on the lake, like windsurfing, water skiing, and kayaking. And if you are feeling tired, you can simply sit back and take in the beauty of the lake from the deck. Number 9. Zurich. Zurich is the largest Swiss city. Zurich is also the social and cultural hub of the country. Although it's a world-renowned financial offering, Zurich has an amazingly bustling social scene. From the famous Pride Parade to Europe's largest street rave, a lot is going on. And if this is not enough, the city's pretty easy on the eyes, from the adorable streets of the Old Town to the beautiful scenery of Zurich Lake. Further, you can visit the FIFA World Football Museum and enjoy the Aperol Spritz on a busy square in the Old Town. Number 8. Rhine Falls. Europe's most beautiful and powerful waterfall. It is easy to see why the Rhine Falls is one of the top things to do in Switzerland. The Rhine Falls is located near the northern town of Schaffhausen from the various viewing decks. If you like adventures, then you can even rent a kayak and check out some nearby castles on the water. Every year in August, the falls host an amazing firework display that attracts tourists from around the world as part of Switzerland's. Number 7. Lucerne. In a country of picture-perfect lakeside cities, it does not get much more amazing than Lucerne. Circled by 3 mountains, the compact medieval city sits on the deck of Lake Lucerne. Roaming around the captivating old town, you will be forgiven for thinking you have stepped into a painting. There are old churches, bustling squares, and plenty of boutiques to discover as you marvel at the architectural wonder of the city. The feature is the Chapel Bridge, a covered wooden bridge that has been connecting the center of Lucerne since 1333. You can also visit the Switzerland Transport Museum. Number 6. Bern. Bern is one of the most enchanting places to visit. Stroll around the old town's narrow cobblestone stones, and you will realize just why the neighborhood is listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. All across Bern's historic center, you will find a whole host of bars and bears. Yes, that's right, a family of bears, the city's symbol, lives the city's aptly named Bear Park just across the river from the town. If this is not enough, you can visit city markets, including some memorable Christmas markets during arrival. And you like swimming, you could take a dip in one of the city's famous outside swimming pools. Number 5. Schweizerischer National Park. In Switzerland, with amazing scenery at every turn, it's difficult to decide where to go. But one thing for certain is that you will want to visit the Swiss National Park near Zernez, as the country's only national park. From snow-capped glaciers to captivating meadows, this place has it all. There are multiple hiking trails to choose from, each taking visitors past unforgettable sights. If you are lucky, you might see the red squirrels, ibexes, and red deer. Number 4. Lugano. Lugano City is nestled on the shores of the breathtaking Lake Lugano. The city, labeled the Monte Carlo of Switzerland, mixes Swiss and Italian cultures into a memorable weekend break. Home to plenty of museums and warmed by Mediterranean sea breezes. You might even think you are in nearby Italy when you visit. Outside the city, you may also like impressive villas sprinkled around the lush hillsides that rise from the lake. And you can brush up your Italian by chatting to the locals. Number 3. Jungfraujoch. The Jungfraujoch is an alpine wonderland that fully deserves its nickname of the top of Europe. Technically a glacier saddle between 2 mountains, the Jungfraujoch is one of the beautiful and highest peaks in Switzerland. And don't let the altitude put you off. There is everything from mountain climbing to tobogganing and much more, and flying through the air on the famous zip line. Moreover, the most impressive and beautiful attraction is the world-popular Jungfrau Railway. Starting at Klein Scheidegg, the train climbs up to 3,454 meters above sea level. It is the highest railway station in Europe. Number 2. Château de Chillon. Your Switzerland trip isn't completed without checking out the medieval Château de Chillon. It is located on an island in Lake Geneva near the popular town of Montreux. The castle dates back to the 10th century, when it was used as a strategic water fort. Then it became a lakeside summer home for the rich counts of Savoy, when the castle rooms were decked out with all manner of art and visitors can enjoy today. Number 1 at the Matterhorn. In our list, the Matterhorn is in first place because its pyramid-shaped giant is one of the world's most popular mountains. This means it's a top place to visit in Switzerland. The height of this giant is 4,478 meters. Thrill-seeking mountaineers from around the world descend on Switzerland to attempt the summit. If you are not feeling energetic, you can ride on the cable car, which offers some amazing views of the mountain peak and beyond. It doesn't get much more Swiss than a trip to the mountain. These are just some of the most beautiful places to visit in Switzerland. There are so many more incredible destinations to explore. Hope you liked the video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel.